Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abe and welcome back to Local to Global with Tonbridge Angels. Havant and Waterlooville the game today. It's a home game. We were going to do Hampton and Richmond, but a couple of cup games meant that we didn't quite get to that game. A strong start to the season has turned into a bit of a poor run. We haven't won our last 4 league games. Hopefully we can do a better job today. As always, if you're enjoying the videos, drop a like down below and leave comments. They are the best ways to support the channel. Your question of the day today is, who was your favourite football player growing up? Mine was Michael Owen, because he was just a phenomenal player for Liverpool and for England in the late 90s, early 2000s. He was incredible. If you haven't done so already, or if you are new, then do subscribe and turn notifications on so you don't miss a single episode of Local to Global. Hopefully we can get back to winning ways today with today's game. So last episode we lost 4-1 at home to Dorking. It wasn't a 4-1 game. I think we were really unlucky to lose as much as we did, but I didn't really set the team up correctly. We were a little bit too attack minded, I think, and we just left the defence far too exposed. So I kind of have to take the blame for that one, but we haven't managed to win a league game since then. We did advance to the 4th qualifying round of the FA Cup. Yeah, we haven't managed to win a league game in our last 4. So I think in a little bit we'll have a look at some data hub bits and pieces. No more transfer news to go through, so let's see what happened off camera, shall we? Tommy Wood with the switch to Courtney Watson, and plenty of shirts forward here for the Angels. Watson still got the ball and finds the cross, and it's Joe Turner with the header. He beats the goalkeeper, and it's a goal for Tonbridge with 2.5 minutes played here in the FA Cup qualifying. Here's Sonny Miles, and it's Webb. And Doug Loft lifts it for Courtney Watson. Got another chance to put the ball in there here. He does. And it's 2-0. Tommy Wood with the finish. 4 minutes gone. It's 2-0 Tonbridge. 2 goals in just over a minute. Doug Loft with the corner kick. And it's Brandon Channel with the header. It's 3-0 Tonbridge. 57th minute. Channel gets his first goal of the season. Turner does well to turn. And it's Wood with the header, and that's a 4th. 78 minutes gone. Tonbridge running riot in this FA Cup game. Bowers and Pitsy not really got going today. Here's Deacon. Wallace. Barham. And Corn back to Deacon. And some really good build-up here by Maidstone United. Wallace with the ball now. And it's a cross. Barham shots blocked. And it's Luque with the finish. 6 minutes gone. Maidstone lead 1-0 at Gallagher Stadium. Joanne Luque gets the goal. Webb with the ball to Doug Loft. Here's Ben Clark. And that's a good through ball for Tommy Wood, who beats the goalkeeper to equalise for the Angels. 20 minutes coming up. It's 1 goal apiece, and Tonbridge finally starting to show up for the game. Throw in with Maidstone here. Walters to Phillips. Walters gets it back, and the cross finds Saunders, who puts it in from close range. Defending not up to scratch there by the Angels, and Maidstone lead 2-1. Flanagan with the ball now for Barnett. He's got it back from Hall. Cisse to Brennan. And Barnett looking for this early goal here. And the keeper's come for it and not get anywhere near it. And Hall gets the goal for Barnett to make it 1-0. 38th minute of the match. 3 minutes gone in the second half. Barnett looking for a quick second goal here. And it's Thomas down the wing. It's a good cross. It's a good header by Brennan. But it's a good save by Wester's Duty. He's going to look to try and get this forward as quickly as he can, and it's good. And it's really well controlled by Joe Turner as well. And it's Tommy Wood. And Wood from range equalises for the Angels. It's 1-1, 3.5 minutes gone. And the Angels equalise in the FA Cup. Taylor out wide for Powell. And Joe Turner went for the challenge, but lost the ball again. And it's Price. And it's in by Rob Hall. It's 2-1, 10 minutes to go in the game. Barnett retake the lead, and the Angels are going to have to try and get another equalising goal to try and stay in the FA Cup for now. Rob Hall with the free kick, and it's headed by Taylor, and it's finished by Woods, and that's the 3rd goal. That's going to send Tonbridge out of the FA Cup. Jerry O'Sullivan to Modeste. Here's Tommy Wood, and here's McNabb to Doug Loft. Angels looking to come forward here. It's a good ball for Smith-Joseph, and it's in. It's 1-0 Tonbridge, is it? No, it's been called back. It's been disallowed. Gale with a throw. It's Whelpdale, really well controlled. It's a good cross. Kendall, header. Eyes hit the post. And Rollison's efforts blocked as well. That should be 1-0 Eastbourne. Free kick here for Bath. 41 minutes on the clock. It's James. It's a good free kick. It's 1-0 Bath. 4 minutes to go in the first half. And the Angels need to get a result soon. They're struggling right now. Roy James on the free kick. It's a good header by Batten, but it's well saved by Wester's Duty, but it's not cleared. Fletcher with the effort, and it goes through the defence, and it's 2-0 Bath, 2 minutes gone in the second half. So yeah, we haven't won in our last 4 league games. We did beat Bells and Pitsea in the Cup. We drew Barnet from the National League in the 4th qualifying round and lost 3-1, so that's our FA Cup run at an end. But we got to the 4th round, which isn't too bad for us. Hopefully in future we can get to the FA Cup proper. Today we've got Havant and Waterlooville at home. They are in 3rd place at the moment. They're doing well, so it's going to be a tough one again. They have got 18 points from 10. We've slipped down to 13th, but we're still averaging over a point a game. So as far as staying up, we're looking on track, and hopefully we don't drop too many more points. If we look at our general performance, we're doing well in terms of winning the ball, but we're not having as many shots as we'd like. We're not scoring as much. We're not doing that bad, in all honesty. You know, we're a side that's expected to be battling against relegation, and at the moment, you know, we're kind of exceeding that. Defensively, I think we've been pretty good. I think I've been a bit guilty of leaving that defence a bit exposed in the past, but you can see that, you know, we're making a good number of tackles. We're winning them as well. You can see, I think, attacking wise, we're just not offering too much. And I think that might be to do with like our direct style. Defensively, we're doing quite well. Like, we're making a decent number of tackles. We're not committing too many fouls. We're not intercepting the ball as much as we maybe should be, but we're actually making those tackles. Looking at where we're doing poorly, I think we're letting people into our penalty area too much, so maybe dropping that line of engagement could work. Opposition final 3rd entries from the left, so right back might be an area where we're a little bit exposed as well. So we have dropped that line of engagement. I think we will bring up the defensive line just to try and compact the pitch a little bit. And we are trying to stick with our route 1, so we're going very direct and trying those early crosses to try and get them to Tommy Wood as quickly as we can. Obviously, fitness is a bit of an issue at the moment because we've played quite a few games recently. We played Bath on the Saturday. We played Eastbourne on the Tuesday before that. So, you know, we are playing quite a few games. I think we're going to give a debut to Jeffro Hansen today. He hasn't played a game for us yet, so I think we're going to give that to him today. He's going to play alongside Tom Beer in midfield. Jamie O'Hara is going to replace Tom Parkinson. And Smith Joseph is going to replace Turner, who's just not been up to scratch recently. And in the back 4, Channel and Miles in centre-back. Arthurly moves to left-back. And Fielding is going to keep his place at right back. Going to take it off a positive, just go to balance, just see how things go. And I want to see a good performance today. You know, if we don't get the result we want, it's not the end of the world. I just want to see an improvement on last time, because against Bath, we just weren't good enough. So try and put an end to the poor run of form. Want to see some improved performances here. And against Havant and Waterlooville, will find themselves in 3rd place. It might be a tough one, but we'll give it our best shot, I'm sure. And here's Sonny Miles, 11 minutes into the game. Hopefully we can create something from this this spell here. Hansen actually getting involved, and Wood has put us in front. Tonbridge Angels 1, Havant and Waterlooville 0. 11 minutes gone. Tommy Wood gets the goal, and Jeffro Hansen on his debut setting it up as well. So good to see him getting involved on his first appearance for the club. Some really good build up here. Smith Joseph replacing Joe Turner today with the ball in hands and heads it on to Tommy Wood. Well controlled, one touch, takes it away from his feet and finishes past the goalkeeper. Good start, really good start. The visitor's going to be looking for a quick equaliser though. Goban to Jonson. And he's found Baggy. Oh, and the keeper's not got there. And Abdoulaye Baggy is equalised. Barely a minute. It's not going to count though. It's been disallowed. Wester Tutti didn't get to it. Let's see this again. I think there was a couple of players offside there. The goalkeeper went out for it, didn't get near it, but it's disallowed. Oh, Arthurly's hurt. We're going to have to get him off. Brian Barrett's on the bench. I think it might have to be just a straight swap at left back. Ricky Modeste also injured at the moment. He's out for a couple of weeks. So a couple of forced changes in there. But Brian Barrett is on for Arthurly. Less than 10 minutes to go in the first half. Havant and Waterlooville did have the ball in the net. It didn't count. Coming forward again here, Passley. And it's Roberts. And they're looking for an equalising goal here. About 5 or 6 minutes to go in the first half. Goban to Jonson. McCarthy. Passley's got some space here. And it's a good cross. And Rendell with their header, but it's over. Half time, we lead 1-0. Apart from our goal, we didn't really create too much. But we've defended quite competently. We haven't been in possession too much, but we do have that 1-0 lead. So I'm not going to change anything because we are winning. I almost went into the second half with no team talk. I'm going to say don't get complacent. Try and keep the performances up. Get a second goal if we can. And hopefully we can come away from this with 3 points. Chippenham have actually overtaken Havant and Waterlooville. We're actually up to 10th if it stays like this. I think we're going to have to make probably another change. Watson's getting tired and hasn't really done much today. So we could look at maybe, bringing Beer at right mid. Bringing on Ben Clark. And going maybe deep line playmaker alongside the Metzala. It's very difficult with only 5 subs. I'm so used to having like sort of a lot more substitutes on the bench, and only having 5, it's very, very difficult because you've really got to try and cover as much of the pitch as you can with your subs bench. And that's badly given away by Ben Clark, and it's Baggy on the ball. Here's Roberts. I'll try and get the ball back here and don't let them into that 18-yard box or even the 6-yard box. It's Yonton. It's Adeboale. And, Brian Barrett, he shoved him off the ball. It's a penalty for Havant and Waterlooville. 62, 63 minutes. Who's taking this? It's Rendell. Chance for the away side to equalise here. They have done that. It's 1-1. And a silly penalty there by Brian Barrett. He's shoved him off the ball. That was a silly penalty to concede. But Rendell equalises for the visitors. Wester's duty went the wrong way, but he's been okay today. Hopefully we can hold on. A point in this game wouldn't be the end of the world, but hopefully we can hold on here. And they've got a free kick now. Newton. Oh, and it's a simple header. Paul Rooney, 2-1, and we're now behind. And yeah, we haven't really offered too much apart from our goal. I'm going to try and go attacking and try and get something back from this game, but just a free header by Rooney there. The set piece defending just isn't there. It's just non-existent. I'm going to try and work the ball into the box and try something different maybe. But it's not looking good. It looks like it might be another loss. It'll be our 5th game without a win in the league. We've had 2 shots on target. We had our goal when we offered nothing else. And it's 2-1. Full time, it's another defeat. So we've dropped another place down to 15th. Havant and Waterlooville go up to 2nd place. Something's got to change because I don't know where this has come from. We started so well. Like with our first... We were unbeaten in our first 5 games. 3 out of 5 wins. And since then, we actually haven't won a game. So I don't know what's gone wrong. I haven't really changed anything. It's just like one of those things. See, we led fairly early on there, but we just didn't do anything else for the rest of the game. We had 1 or 2 small opportunities, but no massive chances for the rest of the game. We need to start picking up some points, otherwise we're going to keep falling down that table. Like Braintree have 5 points at the moment. They're bottom. It looks like there's only one side that is going to get relegated from this division. But yeah, we need to buck our ideas up, otherwise we're going to be falling closer and closer to that 21st place. So what have we got coming up? Then Hampton and Richmond are leaders, and it's an away game, so it's going to be difficult to get a result there. Then we face Chippenham, who are 4th. Then we have Hemel Hempstead, who are 7th. Then we take on Slough, who are 11th. And then we have our first FA Trophy game. And I guess we'll come back after those 5 games. We'll go into December, and we'll take on St Albans. I think that'll be our next game on camera. Hopefully we can win 1 or 2 games in the next month or so. Otherwise we're going to get dragged into our relegation fight, and I don't really want that. If we get relegated from this division, there's nowhere else for us to go because the league below is not actually in the game, so we just get sacked. I don't want to get sacked during this, otherwise it's just going to make our reputation worse. It's going to be harder to find another job. I like Route 1. I like the fact we can get the ball up towards as quickly as we can and use those wide players and go for early crosses if we can. But I don't know. I don't know if there's another way we can do it. See, Route 1 and direct counter-attack, there's not a lot of difference between them. It's just that Route 1, you are looking for a specific play. You're looking for that target forward. There's also a couple of added factors in there that it's a bit more disciplined. You're trying to waste time, which we don't really want to be doing. Wasting time frequently, you're essentially playing for a draw every time. So maybe we should look at something a bit more like this. Maybe just a bit more simplified, like a direct counter-attack. If we look at maybe removing some of these instructions and just simplifying the tactic, that might work. So I think that's something we might test off camera. Just a bit more of a simplified Route 1 that's just, maybe a bit more counter-attacking and just, still quite direct, but maybe not going for that specific player. Just maybe trying a bit more of a long ball style, but, you know, not giving them so much. Maybe giving a bit more freedom as well. I think that might be the way to go. I think we might try that in our next few games. You know, if we continue to lose, then it's not doing any different. Hopefully we can see some results from it and we can get some more points. But St Albans going to be the game next episode away from home. Hopefully we can get some wins before then. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below and leave comments. They are the best ways to support the channel. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then just subscribe and turn notifications on. Need to start getting some results. We haven't won in the league since, well, before last episode. We've lost 4 of our last 5. Time to start getting some points on the board again. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.